I'm Anil Kumar, and now let's see how to find more points on a line. As you know, line has infinite number of points, and a line is defined by a point and its slope. So the question here is, the point A, 3, 4, lies on a line with slope 2 over 3. Determine 3 more points on this line. So that's the question for you. Let's see how to do it. Let's take a point A. Let's say this is the point A, which is 3, 4, right? I'm not making any coordinate axes. We'll do it in general. When I say that the slope is 2 over 3, what does it mean? When I say that the slope is, let me write down here, m, slope is equals to 2 over 3, it means what for us? It really means that rise over run, that ratio is 2 over 3. Correct? So, if I go up 2 units from here, let's say 1, 2, and 3 units to the right as run, let's say along the ground, 1, 2, 3, will reach a point. That becomes the second point on our line, which we can write coordinates of. So joining these two, we get a line. Do you see that? So we could call this point as B. So what are going to be the coordinates of B? If you see the y coordinates, we have increased the y coordinate by 2, right? So this is change in y. This is change in y. So we'll add 2 to 4 to get the next one. As far as the x coordinate is concerned, here we changed it by 3. So that is change in x. So since we went right, we will do plus 3 to the x coordinate. 3 plus 3 is 6, and 4 plus 2 is 6. So this point should be 6, 6. When you say that slope is 2 over 3, it means you rise by 2 and run by 3. Change in vertical distance is 2. Next point we could go like this. 1, 2, that is change in vertical distance. And horizontal distance will be 1, 2, and 3. So that becomes our point C. So what are going to be the coordinates of point C? We have to add 3 to the x value, the denominator value. It makes it 9. And 2, change in y, to the y value. So it becomes 8. So 9 and 8 is the next point. So we have found 3 points on the line. Well, as an exercise, what you should also try is that m is equals to 2 over 3 is also same as minus 2 over minus 3. That is to say that we can move down 2 units and left 3 units to get few more points, correct? So let's do that. So from A, I could have gone down 2 units, like 1, 2, and then 3 units to the left, 1, 2, and 3, giving us another point on it. So let's call this point as P. So what are going to be the coordinates of P? Since when I went down by 2, it will be 2 less than 3, right? So in this case, 2 less than 4, the y value, and the x value will be 3 less than 3. So this point should be 0, and 4 minus 2 is 2. Do you see that? So that becomes the point P. So what I'm trying to tell you here is, when the slope is 2 over 3, it could also be treated as minus 2 over minus 3. Correct? So you could get points on either side of the line. Now for our convenience, we went by multiples so that we don't land up into fractions of 2's, right? But you can see like this, we can actually get the coordinates of each and every point on a line. Correct? So with this exercise, you understand how given one point and the slope, we can actually get coordinates of infinite number of points on a line. You'll also observe one thing here. If you go up step of 2 or 3 and also down, then you form a segment. So you get a segment here. Let me highlight the segment. And in this segment, which is this one, you'll find that point A is the midpoint of P and B. Since we went up the same distance as we went down, so A becomes the midpoint of P and B. So that could be an example for you to find midpoint of a line or to make a given point as a midpoint. So I hope you understand the concept, right? So now, based on what we have learned, here is a question for you. Find 2 points on this line so that A is the midpoint. Right? When I say A, I mean 3, 4, right? So let this be a question for you to answer. Thank you and all the best.